That's me, Roland Radcliffe. Now, you might think this is an unusual way to make an introduction, and you'd be right. Normally, you won't find me on the ground struggling to reach for a gun so I can shoot the son of a bitch who's trying to kill me. No, normally people respect me. They listen to me. Heck, some people might even like me. Not that fella. Not that night. For a moment, I thought maybe it's a case of mistaken identity. Maybe he doesn't realize that I say what happens in this town. I make things happen. Hell, I run things everywhere. My business, my home. I am a father, and I have 3 children from a previous marriage that accidentally ended. Currently, there's a young, vibrant woman in my life, but she's just a fiance, and let's just say that I have other interests that ignite my passions. I'm also one of the richest men in this great state of Texas. The cattle industry's been kind to my family, allowing me to keep food on my table, my children spoiled and protected, and my hands deep in the pockets of some truly powerful men. But all that didn't amount to bull squirt on this night. Now, I can handle myself in most situations, but this fella, whoever he was hired with a single purpose, and he sure was aiming to do it. Who would want to do this to me? I'm not sure I was ever going to find that out.
I'm Carl, the sexy one laying on the hood of the car there. I'm the only son of Roland Radcliffes, which means I'm fucking rich and can do whatever the hell I want.
Elijah, I don't know how you do it.
Right now, I'm with my friends, Lucas, Elijah, and his girl Tanya.
But you always score the best damn blow. It's not that pathetic working class shit.
Fuck no, baby. Here, check it.
We're at a graveyard because we live in Sharptown, Texas, and there ain't shit else to do. So we have to create our own excitement. You'll see in a minute.
So these dudes from Bogota, fucking South-ass America, right? They're making runs to a port near Corpus Christi, right, for some big-time fucking dealer in Amarillo. And on the way up, they're scraping little bits off of each brick, baby. So by the time they get there, after the main sale goes down, they take what they've garnished, they give it to a purchaser at a lower price.
So where do you come?
I'm the purchaser, baby.
Come on, you drive all the way down to Corpus Christi for a bag of blow.
Fuck no, I have some nerd do it.
Yeah, and how do you know that nerd isn't taking something off your stash?
Fuck, I know he is. That's his payment. That way I don't have to fucking see him, and he takes all the risk.
Yeah. So how do you get it? And for that matter, make sure he doesn't fuck you around and say, oh, I didn't get it, or some bullshit.
No, he's one of my father's landscapers, so I have him leave it in a statue in the back garden. That way, if he ever gets caught, I don't fucking know who he is or why he'd be trying to ruin Sully. Tarnish, our good family name with such an immoral and illegal activity. That and I told them that if he or my product ever went missing, that I would have 2 gentlemanly options to offer him. One being that I could have him and his beautiful family deported to the great state of Chiapas, Mexico, which has a poverty rate of about 75%. Or 2, I could shoot off his little balls, making him unable to continue his line. And I may or may not have had a fistful of his hair and this pointed at his crotch. It was all very convincing. Fuck off, man.
Wait, who is Mrs. Peabody again?
Well, she was one of our teachers in high school. Ironically, we were all in her gun safety class.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna miss her.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this woman in the matrimony of being holy.
Ooh, I bet you never had 3 dudes shoot their load in your face before, huh?
chainsaw massacre. And we gotta get away so we can't go back for her. We thought we saw a body, we thought we saw a head. We thought we better run away before we wound up dead in a Texas chainsaw massacre. Well, you can stay all night and party, but they're never gonna find your body, 'cause they don't know. No, no, no. You can stay all night and party, but they'll never find your body. And there ain't no place, there ain't nowhere to go. It's a Texas chainsaw massacre.
Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, 'cause I run this whole block. Flip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. When I walk by, they be taking bows, 'cause they know I'm the queen, yeah.
I'm Catherine, the hot blonde. Do not get me confused with the brunette. Her name's Betsy. She's nice enough, and her family is almost as wealthy as mine.
Sean Jeffrey's got a tattoo.
But they're seriously lacking in class. I'm always hoping that my sensibilities and social graces will somehow rub off on her.
St. Michael's, holding a sword on his right pec. I saw it when he was playing racquetball last Thursday. He's kind of got this bad boy vibe going on. Have you ever thought about getting one?
And maybe one day she'll be able to appreciate her station in life. It's my little way of giving back to this town. I like to help people when I can.
Oh my God, you're so dumb sometimes. You're physically making me ill right now. Shauna, hurry up.
Ugh, Shauna Parker. I wouldn't exactly call her a friend, but she does come in useful sometimes.
You have a tattoo?
I suppose you could say her family is middle class, but I don't like to be mean.
What are you, some sort of garbage person or something? You're already fatter than me, and now you have a tattoo. How am I supposed to imagine what I would look like in that dress? Take it off. Take it off and take it all back. I can't wear anything that your disgusting body has touched.
So we let her hang around, if only to offer a glimpse of what a proper lifestyle should be.
God, I need a Valium.
Darling, what you're about to see can mean a number of things. I want you to try and not jump to conclusions. My name is Vivian Abigail Hawthorne, and I am Roland Radcliffe's mother-in-law. I knew as soon as I picked up that card, Christine was going to take it the wrong way. Christine, sitting across from me, is my granddaughter. We are both here looking for insight on a delicate matter. Christine, this doesn't mean that your father had anything to do with your mother's death. The police ruled it an accidental death and closed the case.
Then why are we here, Grandmother? Why are we doing this reading and searching for answers? We both know the case was closed without a fair investigation. Mama didn't fall down the stairs, breaking 8 bones and crushing her trachea by accident.
The spirits don't provide answers, love. They guide us. This is merely a way to help evaluate circumstances.
Evaluate circumstances? Grandmother, neither of us are here to evaluate anything. Don't you want to know what really happened to the most important woman in both our lives?
You're the most important woman in my life, darling.
Are you sure it's not Sylvia? I mean, you two spend an awful lot of time together here in your study. I'm sorry. Thank you for the compliment. Do you really think Daddy could have had something to do with it?
Of course, I want justice for my daughter and my grandchildren. I also know that without Roland, this family would have nothing. And now I have to walk a thin line between what I feel I should do and what I believe to be right. Your father has provided well for his children. It's the reason you three have the advantages that you do. He's also a member of the cattle union, which is the reason that the cattle across this great state can live fully nourished and happy lives before they're slaughtered. As for Sylvia, darling, leave her be. She's married into this family and has done nothing wrong to you or anyone else in this house.
Speak of the devil.
There is no place for the devil in this house, Christine.
Christine. Christine. If it's answers you seek, I suggest approaching the sources that closed your mother's case. Come in.
Bottom shelf bud, but I think do.
Let that motherfucker burn.
Holy shit. When was the last time y'all saw that fucking nerd? You want me to do it?
Do it. Do it.
Let's go fuck with this kid, dude.
Y'all chill, man. Leave the kid alone, man. God damn.
Hey, Tommy, think I might throw my football over here. You seen it? Oh, no. Shit stays down.
Oh, shit.
You still in school, Tommy? We finished this shit about 3 years ago. Can you fix this for me?
Nice. I go by Tom now.
So, you're like, what, a nurse until they say you can become a doctor?
That's not how it works, all right? I'm a patient care assistant right now.
Jesus Christ! It's not even good enough to be a nurse.
Wow.
You think you're better than me? Huh? You think you're smarter than us?
Fuck's going on here, boys? I don't smell marijuana, do I? I know you guys aren't stupid enough to be smoking dope in my town. Because even the smallest possession of marijuana is a Class B misdemeanor. And here in the great state of Texas, a Class B misdemeanor is 180 days in jail and a $2,000 fine. Now, since I don't want to do any paperwork today, and I'm sure you pretty boys don't want to spend any time in jail, we're all just going to walk away. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, I understand, sir. Sorry to bother you. We're out your way right now. Let's go.
Why do you let them pick on you like that? You need to man up, take a stand for yourself. I always can't be coming by here and saving the day for you.
Man up. There were 3 of them, all right? I'm a med student, not Chuck Norris.
The world would be a lot better if there were more Chuck Norrises in this world. A man could do anything. I'll be home around 9.
No, wait. So, he slits this girl's throat, and then while she's barely alive, he cuts her fucking face off.
I'm sick. I fucking love it. What's it called?
Wait, I can beat that, all right? So in this film, this chick is in the woods, and she's looking for a place to piss, because this crazy bitch that runs the place won't let her use the bathroom. And then, when the blood is dripping down her legs, the dude she's with just starts throwing tampons at her. It was a Hallmark movie.
Hey, Joey, you got some bad wires, dude. There's too much power for this bike. They're gonna blow in a couple of months.
Shit, I just rewired the whole bike.
You should listen to Jet, man. She's a bike whisperer.
Definitely the whisperer.
Yeah, I've known Jet longer than all y'all, not to mention we've been working on my bike for the past fucking hour. Y'all are wasted, man.
No, man. This fucker's wasted.
How y'all even gonna enjoy the show tonight? Or remember it? Y'all ain't even gonna make it there.
We're not gonna make it there? It sounds to me like you don't even have a bike to take you to the show. You gotta call Jet over here to come fix it up for you.
What are you, 30? 35? 40? Still going to punk shows with us like you're in your 20s?
Hey, Johnny. What's up with the bike?
His wires are bad. I'm using some of your roll to fix them.
I thought you just rewired this thing.
Yeah, I did. Guess just used the wrong size wires.
Harley,
When did you get home?
I thought everyone was supposed to be gone by now. Rebel Flesh starts in 2 hours, and Dad will be home before then.
My dad will be home by then. Who knows when yours will?
Babe.
Wait, what?
So Trisha's dad split when she was like 15. And so she shacked up with Harley's dad afterwards, just so they'd have a place to live. Hey, Harley, you're officially dry, ma'am. There's no more beer in the fridge, and there's no more hooch.
You can go buy some more.
I don't get paid till Friday. I'm strapped till then, man. Fuck, wish I had Radcliffe money. Hey, did you hear their dad's getting married again? Apparently the chick's not barely older than Christine. All the kids are pissed off, but I think she's only in it for the money.
Fuck the Radcliffes.
Where's my dad? Where could he be? Dad. It's strange saying that. I haven't thought of him as dad since he killed my mother. I don't have any proof of that. Not yet. But her death just doesn't make sense. And my father has just enough connections to have something like that covered up. I don't know if Catherine and Carl feel the same way. I suppose I was closer to Mom than they were. But sometimes it seems as though they don't care at all. Maybe they're just better at coping with her loss than I am.
Nice, Catherine. See how much help you're gonna be. Have you seen Dad at all?
Nope. Not since last Thursday.
You saw him Thursday? Carl, you said you saw him Wednesday?
Wednesday, Thursday. Who the fuck knows? I don't keep tabs on when I see Dad.
So you can't remember which day you saw him last night, Carl? Or can you remember past the haze of all the drugs?
Go fuck yourself, Christine. Give me that. You know, this is why no guy or girl in the great state of Texas would ever come near you.
Oh, fuck you, Carl.
Fuck you, Christine. And fuck you too, Catherine.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
Carl, you really need to start treating the women of this house with more respect.
And you really need to start shutting the fuck up. This is our money, bitch.
Yeah, you sure this thing's gonna stop an AR-15?
Fuck yes, it will. First, I'm gonna prove it to you, and then you're next. So don't pussy out on me.
I never do.
God damn.
Whitney Houston, you wanna cut back on that a little? You know, save some for us too?
We have plenty. I'm a big girl, Lucas. I can make my own decisions and live by them. You just focus on not shooting my boyfriend. And the parts that matter. Go on, turn around, pay attention to Elijah.
All right, ready when you are. Ready!
Wow! Damn, that was insane! That was insane! Oh my God.
Jesus, babe, that was fucking hot.
Damn, military grade vest. Worth every cent, and you will not get a rush like this out of a bag.
Here, I'll take this. My turn.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Hell yeah. What? Can't join the boys club today? Come on, babe. Don't be a pussy. Woo!
You nervous out there?
What, with you behind the trigger? Fuck yeah, I was nervous.
You don't have a problem pointing a gun at your girlfriend?
You pointed a gun at me.
Yeah, well, nice shot, you know? Just saying. Pointing a gun at your girlfriend.
I'm pointing my gun at a vest. Were you shooting at me? Man, besides, I'm a hell of a lot better marksman than you are. I've been shooting since I was 7. I ain't gonna miss.
Okay. Okay!
Put your hands behind your back and hold your wrist.
Hold my hands behind my back. And hold my wrist.
Good. Okay, don't move.
Shop's closed. You have to come back tomorrow. Sit. Tommy Thompson. What the hell are you doing here, man? You want me to install some streamers in your bike handles? Maybe put some baseball cards as spokes to those wheels?
That's not why I'm here, Harley. This is. And I go by Tom now.
Now, what could you have in that envelope that's so important you'd risk getting your ass chewed up by trash here?
It's a peace offering. From me to you.
And why do we need to keep the peace between us?
I'm tired of the bullying, Harley. Everywhere I go, my whole life, it's either you or the jocks or someone else messing with me, making jokes about me, harassing me. We're not in high school anymore. I'm a 25-year-old med student, and you're a mechanic at this respectable garage. Aren't we beyond this? If you tell your friends to back off, they'll listen to you. They always listen to you.
So what's the offering?
Hospital records about you. Adoption papers, to be more specific. Harley, your dad is not your biological father.
The fuck are you talking about?
These are original documents stating that you were born to a woman named Sherry Zavala. The father was not present during the delivery, and Mrs. Zavala went missing shortly after she took you home. You were put into state custody for 2.5 weeks until Jackie and Sydney McKay adopted you.
You fuck with me right now?
See for yourself. Documents are official and notarized.
Where'd you get these?
I work at St. Grace. We're digitizing the old patient records and have to enter them in manually. I just happened to see your name on this one. Harley, your father is listed as Roland Radcliffe.
Vivian?
I'll be right with you. Damn.
Did she just shoot a cat?
I tried to kill that beast many times. 8 to be exact. I tried shooting it. I tried running it over with my car. I bought a deranged dog once from a pound and released him into the yard.
Oh my God, is she talking about killing a cat?
Well, he went running and barking right up to that cat, growling and baring his teeth, ready to tear it apart. The cat was not moved by this brutish display and quickly turned the tables. He hissed and swatted and scratched at that dog so bad that the poor beast went running into the highway and was hit by a passing 18-wheeler. His rescue, I suppose, was short-lived.
No, stay focused.
So, I'm looking for Roland.
Oh, everyone is, dear.
Yes, I realize that, but I have some questions for him about the groundbreaking ceremony, which is tomorrow. And yet still, no one has heard from him. Don't you find this odd? The day before an event this big for him, and no one has seen him in days? His phone doesn't even go to voicemail anymore, as if it's been turned off.
I'm sure he's fine, darling. I know him well. He is where he is, and I'm confident that he will have a perfectly rational explanation for his whereabouts when we see him. For now, you need to focus on yourself. Tomorrow's a big day for you, too.
But what if he doesn't show? What if he really is in trouble? I could have some control. I could call Sheriff Thompson and file a missing persons
Sheriff
report.
Thompson is the last person that would help you here.
I can't count on the sheriff of this town to look for my fiance as a missing person? There's nobody in Friendly that can tell me where my fiance is? Fucking Friendly! I'm sorry.
That's okay, darling. It's good to hear words with such passion behind them. The conversations around here have been so dead lately. It's good to let your emotions out.
Shit! Shit, 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 damn! Dildo pussy fuck!
That was a bit more than I was expecting. Maybe with that newfound courage, you should give Sheriff's Department a ring.
Well, I'm glad I don't have that kind of money. It's a lot to worry about when the economy takes a dump.
Really?
Yeah, look at the Donnellys. They're barely hanging on.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they still look the part, attend all the events. But my friend Anita down at the Savings and Loan said their days of the high life are coming to an end.
I cannot imagine what that must be like. I mean, losing all that money?
Don't worry, you'll never get the chance. They've lost more money than you'll ever make in your lifetime.
So, lunch is on you.
Tim, you still got that old shotgun of yours? All right, here's what you do. Put a birdshot load in it, walk right at them, fire it in the air, they will turn around and haul ass, and you won't see them again. Tim, I am not gonna arrest an 8-year-old, okay? It is my day off. I wanna watch the ball game, I wanna relax. I suggest you do the same, okay? Bye, Tim. Good God. Well, well, well. If it isn't Miss Langston, what can I do for you on my day off?
I wanted to talk to you about Roland. The station said that you were home today, so. He's been missing for at least a week. No phone calls, no texts, no contact with anybody, not even his own children, not me. Nobody knows where he is.
Well, I guess you better come inside then.
Thank you.
Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is crazy. What was I thinking?
Miss Langston, it is the responsibility of every member of the Sheriff's Department to investigate a missing person. Now, as the sheriff, I have the biggest cases, and I'm completely swamped right now. I have files need to be read, I have cases need to be finished, I have a lot of things. So with a case like yours, you would just have a lot more luck if I called down to the station and had...
Well, I came with a backup plan in case he starts trying to push me off on someone else.
one of my junior officers, maybe Officer Johnson or Officer, Libbets come down here and...
Now let's see if I have the nerve to go through with it.
You can file a report with them, and we can get started on looking for Roland.
I'm doing this for Roland.
Oh, God. Miss Langston. Oh,
so big and long. Man with a gun. Like in those old Western films.
Whoa.
This town's not big enough for you.
All right. Whoa. Oh.
Have you ever shot a man, Sheriff?
Yes, ma'am, I have, actually.
Did it frighten you?
I didn't have time to be scared, actually. It just sort of happened, and the training kicked in, and,
I find your ability to react so fearlessly to be...
It's like I may have killed a man in the line of duty, and that may set me apart from some men, but there's one rule that I don't break, and that is I do not mess around with another man's fiancée, especially if that man happens to be Roland Radcliffe. Now, you're very beautiful, and I really appreciate what you're doing here, and you've definitely gone above and beyond, and that's very commendable. So I will attend the groundbreaking ceremony tomorrow, and we'll just see how things progress from there, okay?
Okay.
Hey, let me show you the door.
I'm telling you, man, that's our best option with the fucking time frame. We just gotta find out where the ceremony is. Oh, shit. Fuck, god damn it. Trevor's coming up. Lucas, I need you to listen to me. I need you to pull over, and I need you to wait there for about 20 minutes, all right? Or until I call you back. Because it's gonna look fucking ridiculous if you show up here. Like, just pull over and we'll call you back. All right, all right. Elijah! What you doing here, Trevor?
Where the fuck is my sister?
What the fuck?
Don't fucking lie to me, asshole. I know you're fucking my sister. Where the fuck is she?
Yeah, fuck your sister, but that doesn't mean I know where she is all the time. Shit, ain't that your job? You're her brother.
All right, Elijah, I'll bite. What's in the fucking trunk?
What?
When I pulled up, you were standing by your trunk. So what the fuck is in your trunk?
Or fucking shovels and shit. We're fucking helping with the groundbreaking ceremony.
A cokehead helping with groundbreaking. Okay, all right. What brand are the shovels?
Magna.
Oh, Magna. Wow, okay. Pop the trunk.
Oh, you wanna see the shovels?
Right now. Let's go.
Fuck it. Well, come on then.
Love these heels. They are so not uncomfortable at all. And they make me like the perfect height.
Perfect height for a woman in heels is 5'9". That leaves the man standing between 3 and 6 inches taller than her. You're what? 5'6" in heels. But you can keep as long as I care.
I'd say I'm closer to like 5'8".
Did y'all hear that Tanya Maddox is missing?
Shut up. Oh my God, tell me everything.
I don't know all the details, but I do know that her family hasn't heard from her in a couple days, and they haven't been able to get in touch with Elijah either.
What does Tanya see in him anyways? He's a cokehead piece of shit. He tried to force me to make out with him once when we were like freshmen in high school. He kept grabbing me all over, trying to stick his tongue down my throat. I slapped his face so hard. It was the only way I can get him to stop. Shauna, didn't you used to like have an obsession with him?
No.
I remember now. You told me that you were in love with him at one point. You know what? Now that I think about it, that was like right before he did that.
I said no. I was never obsessed with him, okay? I never liked him at all.
Anyways, why do you ask Carl where they're at? He would know, right? Since they're like best friends. Also, where'd you hear that Tanya was missing anyways?
Trevor called me. He couldn't get in touch with Carl or anybody else, so he called me to see where they were.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to have a talk with Trevor about Christian and me. Christian is the man that I am meant to marry. We're meant to be together in this nice little house.
Wow. She just keeps going on, doesn't she? She really likes to hear herself talk.
Probably domestic abuse from time to time.
I'm practically a saint for listening to her all the time.
Some skanky bitches.
And no one else puts up with her the way I do.
Beat his ass for that.
I guess it's my cross to bear.
We're meant to be together.
Talk about obsessed. Yeah, I'll pass the word along. And don't worry, nobody thinks Christian's that hot, I promise. So, Shauna, what's your dream man like?
Someone who's kind and smart, and someone who's artistic and brave, but also needs a shoulder to cry on sometimes. Someone who's funny and strong, but mostly someone that lets me be me and loves me unconditionally with no judgment. I think that's mostly the person that I want to be with.
Trisha, we found out some good news.
I wasn't asking any questions. I was just on my way to take some photographs. I like to do that because it lets me be by myself, kind of lets me escape reality.
It's pretty good, and it could affect you too.
What's going on, Harley?
Harley found out he might actually be a Radcliffe.
Shit, I guess that now I'm a Radcliffe, I get a chance to speak too, huh? Is that it? Poor folks don't get a chance to be heard.
A Radcliffe. As in Catherine Carl Christine?
Not that I ever wanted to be part of that stuck-up, condescending, spoiled, dumbass family.
Yeah.
Trish, we're serious.
If you'll find me a way out of this town, out of this life, then I guess I can put up with this shit for a while.
Okay, then. Lay it on me.
You remember that nerd we went to school with? Tommy Thompson? Typical nerd, thick glasses. Always getting shoved around the halls.
You mean the one that was valedictorian of our graduating class, who's now in med school, and will probably end up saving one of our lives one day? Yeah, I know Tom. What about him?
Yeah, well, that nerd showed up at the shop the other day, telling me I was a Radcliffe. Said they were updating the filing system at the hospital. Found these.
Thank you.
The papers look legit. It's definitely Harley. There's a picture in the back and it looks just like him. If this is true, then Harley's related to a millionaire. I mean, it's not like they're gonna give him a big check, but he could ask it to be written in on the will.
And why would Roland Radcliffe give him this large sum of money instead of telling him to get the fuck off his property?
Hush money. No way Roland wants anyone to know. It would ruin the Radcliffe's reputation.
Two things. One, why would Tom give you these papers in the first place? You've treated him like shit since elementary school. Seems like he's going out of his way to be nice to someone that's been a dick to him his whole life. And two, this has nothing to do with me, so why are you including me?
One, treating Tommy like shit is exactly why he gave you these papers. He's tired of us fucking with him. Gave it to me as a peace offering.
That is so fucking sad.
Two, I need your help.
What could you possibly need my help with?
Don't you know some of them, the Radcliffes?
We just need an opportunity to talk with Roland. Just thought that since you were friends with Catherine, you might know a good time for us to approach.
I hung out with Catherine for a few months in elementary school. I don't know her any more than you do, but if you're so interested in talking to them, why don't you just go to the cattle union reception? It's been all over social media. Y'all haven't seen this? And one more thing, y'all know Tanya Maddox is missing, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cattle Union.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christine Radcliffe.
The Cattle Union of North Texas groundbreaking ceremony.
I'm here today to say a few words about my loving father, Roland Radcliffe.
My loving fiance, Roland Radcliffe.
He is one of the hardest working men in this great state of Texas.
They've asked me to choose 3 words that best describe Roland's work ethic.
He cares so much about each and every one of you here today, and
it would be impossible for me to choose just 3 words.
That's one of the things I love about my father. His heart.
So, thank you all again for coming.
Thank you all so much for being here, and
let's get on with the groundbreaking.
Let's get on with the groundbreaking.
Where's your dad?
What the fuck are those lowlifes doing here?
What the fuck is Roland?
Better question, what are these jock assholes doing?
Fuck them. We're here for Mr. Radcliffe.
Hey, fuck them, okay? We're here for Carl and Lucas.
They're fucking dead?
Tanya was a complete axe. It wasn't supposed to be like that. She OD'd.
Yeah, well, I can see that. That bitch does a lot of coke.
He's not coming. He's not coming. He is so... Ugh!
It's 45 minutes past. How are we supposed to have a ceremony without him here?
But you shot her in the face.
It was supposed to be the chest, okay? Elijah done it. He was fine. Okay, that's what the whole thrill was about.
Yeah, it sounds intense.
Elijah, he was murdered. Yeah, Trevor killed him because he thinks that Elijah killed Tanya on purpose. Now, he thinks we, the 3 of us, killed Tanya on purpose. What the
Oh my God. They're here. Fuck off me. Who's here?
Christian, Trevor, and Zeke. If Christian ends up at the reception tonight, I am so gonna fuck him.
Jesus. What is your situation with Christian anyways?
She needs to get over this Christian obsession. I mean, he's okay. Well, okay, he is good looking.
I'm a Christian girl. I'm ready to get on my knees and take communion.
Oh, he's looking at me. He does have nice eyes. Well, if anyone's gonna have him, it'll be me.
Where are they? Their bodies. I mean, I've seen some shit on the news about how Tanya is missing, but nothing about murder or anything like that. By the way, this is some really good shit.
Yes, Bogota. Elijah and Tanya's bodies are in the trunk of Elijah's car.
Did you get any good shots?
I did, even without Mr. Radcliffe.
Friendly could do with a few less Radcliffes.
You're right about that.
I didn't know what to do. Okay, Elijah was dead on the ground. Tanya was already in the trunk. But they're both gonna get blamed on us if we don't come up with a really good fucking story.
Okay, awkward.
Ma'am?
Just don't make it worse.
Seeing that Roland's not even going to show up to his own groundbreaking ceremony, I'm inclined to take your request from yesterday a little bit more seriously. My apologies for dismissing you. No offense intended. As of right now, this sheriff's department is starting an official investigation into his disappearance.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to our attention that Roland will not be able to attend the ceremony today as he's been caught up in some prior engagement.
Prior engagement's my ass. Think he's avoiding you? I don't know.
Meanwhile, we'd like to invite you all to the reception for some wonderful food and cocktails located at the George W. Bush Commencement Center.
We're going to that reception. No way Carl and Lucas wouldn't show up to a place where they could drink and talk about the damn money.
Parking lot across the street. It's a grass parking lot for any overflow parking.
We're definitely heading to that ceremony. You better be there. Let's go.
Are those motherfuckers? Wait! What the hell? Your dad hasn't even shown. Fuck's sake.
Oh my. Let's grab a drink.
This isn't like him. He wouldn't miss something this big, especially something that's dedicated to him.
Darling, I understand your concerns about this, but you have no control over the matter. No one knows where your father is at the moment, and you worrying about it does you no good at all. For now, just let him be the creature that all men are. Simple, selfish, and stupid.
It's been over a week now. Something is definitely wrong.
Okay, listen, I have plenty of concerns about where my father is, and I don't need you acting like you're the only one that cares about finding him.
Who the hell do you think you are? Speaking to me like I have no feelings for Roland. I fell in love with him way before I knew anything about his money or his status.
Oh, how could you not have known? Everyone in fucking Friendly knows who we are.
I didn't meet him in this town.
Enough. This is an obscenity. We're all soon to be family, and this is how you two act. Drink your wine.
Hi, can I get a vodka martini, please? Yeah, how do you want it? Dry straight up. Hey, you were the one that was watching me take photos at the ceremony, right?
Yeah. I wasn't watching you. I just noticed you for a minute. I'm Shauna. Shauna Parker.
How very formal of you, Shauna Parker. I'm Trisha Spencer.
Hey. Oh my God, Christian. What are you doing here?
Catherine, hey, I'm just here with Trevor and Zeke.
Okay, but like, why?
Fuck Betsy. He's mine.
You know what? Never mind.
Hey, 3 parking lot. Yeah, where all the cars are. Now.
Your pendant. Where'd you get it?
Oh, this? It's my lucky charm. My father gave it to me before he died. It's supposed to keep me safe.
It's really beautiful.
What the hell is going on here? We've been waiting for our drinks for like 30 minutes now.
I'm sorry, Betsy. This is Trisha.
Hi, I've actually known you since middle school. I've just never formally met.
This is seriously what we've been waiting on? The ice is melting, our drinks are getting watered down, so you can what? Talk to some trashy lesbian who wasn't even invited here? What? Do you go around pretending that you know someone so you can get a couple of free drinks? Jesus, Shauna, have some standards. Swear to fucking God.
I'm sorry. I can be a bitch.
Do not be sorry for her. I had a feeling that's the way things would go if she and I ever met. And besides, she's not wrong. I did sneak in her for the drinks, and I don't know anybody.
Oh. Really? Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe one day we can finish our conversation somewhere where we don't have to be to know anyone to be invited in. I would like that. Very much. And hey, fuck Betsy and Catherine. Bitches like them are toxic to everyone. I think maybe you should consider cutting them out of your life. Just let yourself be one. You're too unique a person not to be. See you around, Sean Parker.
Fuck do they think they are? Coming to my family's groundbreaking ceremony, trying to start some shit with us?
All right, motherfuckers. I know you've been hiding from me. Who the fuck is my sister?
I'm not hiding from anybody. You killed Elijah, you piece of shit. You're a fucking murderer.
I want to talk to him, and he put a fucking chainsaw on me.
Elijah was my best friend, asshole. And you're gonna fucking die tonight.
These are delicious. Could I have another one?
Unfortunately, we've got a 3-drink policy, and you've already hit it.
Oh. That's okay. I didn't realize I drank those that fast. Thank you.
What the? Looks like a standoff. That's Trevor and Z. That's Carl and Lucas. This gotta be about Tanya. You wanna get and go with the Radcliffes. Start by bailing these fuckers out.
All I got is my blade. You pack any hardware?
I got a shotgun in the trunk. I don't have cartridges though.
Fuck. Why you got a shotgun with no ammo?
I don't know, man. I was trying to sell it. The buyer didn't show up. Now I got a shotgun with no ammo.
All right. Grab it, but if shit starts happening.
Then I use it as a bat. Yeah, a barrel to the face hurts. Besides, nothing's gonna happen with these pussies anyway.
Okay. Let's see if we can sneak up behind Trevor and Zeke. Grab the gun. Follow me. Don't make any noise.
Hey, don't you want to bring these? Shut the fuck up.
Vivian keeps telling me to be calm, but I just feel like that's irresponsible.
You mean impossible?
Yep. I went to see the Sheriff Thompson and I'm basically stripped naked to get him to help me. Oh God, that would have been completely demarginalizing.
I think you mean demoralizing.
Yeah.
Yep.
He did agree to help me though, and I plan to follow up tomorrow, especially since Roland didn't show up today. What if he's stuck in a hole somewhere and can't get out?
A hole? What kind of hole?
I'm not sure.
How big is it?
I don't know. I'm not even sure we can imagine the same scenarios. I don't know how big your hole is, but mine seems rather large and deep. What if he's in a car accident and was paralyzed while crashing through the window, flying into the hole? That's why he can't answer his phone.
You know, it's cool but not sticky, you know, and it's why so long and stay in my dress.
Do me now.
She literally stabbed me in the back? After all I've done for her, she stabs me in the back.
I told you he was mine, bitch. I told you he was mine.
Good for her. Maybe there's hope for her yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, this is nothing. No, we can stitch this up, I promise.
Fuck Betsy and Catherine. Bitches like them are toxic to everyone. Maybe you should consider cutting them out of your life.
And I swear to God, if something happened to her, I'm killing both of you. Right fucking now!
Right fucking now? Oh, you're the fucking man now, huh? Big fucking man shooting up steroids gonna do something tonight, huh?
Well,
What if we do know what happened to Tanya? What if we're the only people that know where she's at? You start telling us what the fuck happened to Elijah, and we might start remembering what happened to Tanya.
Where's Tanya?
You killed Elijah, you motherfucker.
Fuck, Trevor, you killed Elijah? He put a chainsaw on me. What the fuck, man? What the fuck was I supposed to do, all right?
But you killed him, didn't you?
It was self-defense. He was gonna cut me into fucking pieces. He came after me. He came after me. Fuck!
You think you're so much fucking better than us because we snort a little coke? Look what the shit that you put in your body just made you fucking do. You've killed 2 people now, Trevor. Tanya's death was an overdose. She did it to herself.
Fuck, this hurts. Fuck. Just one last hit. Make the pain go away. One last Bogota.
Hey, asshole. Surprise, motherfucker!
You're gonna want to start relaxing right fucking now.
No, Christian, don't die, baby. Oh, we have to start a family. No, it's okay, Christian, we can fix this. You have to fuck me first, okay? Okay, Christian, you have to fuck me first. No, baby, you're okay. Why are you getting hard? Why are you getting hard?
How's Carl doing?
Fucking dead.
You motherfucker!
Let me show you where his sister is, asshole!
What the fuck? There weren't any shells. You said there weren't any fucking
Yeah,
shells!
well, he might have lost count.
Good Lord. You two really did fight it out.
Not at all. You see, it was warm in here, and Christine accidentally spilt wine on her face and said it was cooling. And then we spilt champagne on ourselves, and it was cooler. We're not sure why yet. We think it's because of the bubbles.
There's a thermostat right outside this door.
By the way, did you spike our drinks?
Yes, MDMA. Most people know it as ecstasy.
Wait, where did you get the ecstasy from?
Bogota. Now come on, you two. We have to go now.
But I love this room. Why are you making us leave this room?
Because there's been a murder. Multiple, actually. Now come on, gather your things.
I know you don't want to help, but if we don't get Johnny's fucking head in that trunk in the next 60 seconds, we're both going to fucking jail. We can't fit all 4 bodies in this trunk. What do we do?
Leave him. Right, there's no evidence we had anything to do with it. Right, you stabbed him with a knife that you still have, so no fingerprints. I grabbed his hair, which you can't get prints from, and my bullet went through his head, so no ballistics. I grabbed the shotgun, it has Johnny's prints on it, and we let the cops sort out the rest. You meet me in my garage. I'll open it up. You can pour it. Go!
Sir, I'm having trouble figuring out how to open the official statement.
Officer Johnson, how long have you been with this sheriff's department?
6 months.
And in those last 6 months, what have you learned about homicides?
Nothing, sir. This is the first homicide I've worked since I've been sworn in.
Good. You know what that means? It means we're doing our jobs. Keeping the good people of this community safe. Or at least we were. Now let me tell you what I got. We got a dual scene, multiple homicides. What I'm seeing here, 3, maybe 4 suspects.
How do you get multiple suspects, sir?
Well, you got the bodies up in the courtyard that were skewered by the trimming shears. Now, that's an obvious multi-suspect homicide. Then you had the jealous girlfriend laying right on top of it. Now, that had to be done by a different person because most people don't go around stabbing themselves in the back. Those crimes were up close and personal. Crimes of passion. Trimming shears and a large kitchen knife seem to be completely unrelated to what we have here, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir.
Now, I happen to know that these two were close buddies, so it seems really strange that they'd have an argument and they'd end up killing each other. You could say it's maybe a suicide, but I'm thinking not, it's a homicide. Again, multiple suspects.
Again, how would you come up with multiple suspects?
Take a look right here.
Yeah.
Gunshot wound, okay? Bullet enters through the bottom of the jaw, passes through the brain, exits through the top of the skull. All right? But what's really strange is the stab wounds on the side. Suspect A had a knife, suspect B had a gun. All right, and to add on to that, we got two separate pools over here. All right, two separate pools of blood. At some point, there were two separate bodies there. If you look, there's no drip marks, there's no slide marks, there's nothing connecting those two pools of blood to each other or to this scene we have right here. Each one of those pools has had a separate body in it at one point. So that means our question is, what the hell happened to those bodies?
We can burn it. You out of your goddamn mind.
We have to dispose of the bodies so nobody finds them. If any of them are found, we're fucked.
Then what? The cars, you want to burn those too? Look, man, you can do whatever you want with your friends. I'm burying Johnny. He was a good friend, a good man. I'm not setting him on fire.
Okay, I got it. This old work shed out in the country a little ways. It was owned by this old man who died in some kind of farming tractor accident. The bank tried to claim it as theirs so they could auction it off, but due to his estate claim, there's a holdup saying he owns it outright. My point is, now it just sits. It's been empty for years, just collecting dust and dirt, and all it's locked up by is an old rusty chain.
Okay, so?
So, you're a mechanic, right? And we take the cars down there, we disassemble them, we get rid of the parts, piece by piece. We'd have as long as we need out there.
And the bodies?
Buried. All of them. I know of a spot secluded out where Tanya OD'd. We could have buried her out there in the first place. We wouldn't have to drive around anyway.
Why didn't I think of that before? This plan to get away with murdering your friend doesn't come naturally. Although, you're oddly good at it.
Why were you there, Harley? Ceremony and reception. You don't have ties to any of the cattle union. You don't know any of them personally, and I don't think you're related to any of them, so. Why were you there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'm a Radcliffe.
Bullshit.
Got the documents to prove it.
Show me.
What the fuck? It was in here. It was in this fucking car!
Okay, calm down.
That's the only reason we showed up in the first place!
Things were fucking chaotic last night, and they probably got me. Like, can you get copies?
I don't know, those are the originals. Tommy Thompson gave them to me. Said they were updating the filing system at St. Grace.
If they're updating the system, then they probably have copies. Just call Tommy and tell him to get you another set. I mean, what was your plan with this anyways? You walk into the Radcliffe mansion, you show them your files, move your stuff in, start a whole new life?
I have no desire to be a Radcliffe. Plan was, show rolling the files, get him to confess, and extort him.
Wow. Not bad, McKay. Man, I never thought you had the balls to try something like that. I guess money drives us all, doesn't it?
That's rich coming from the Donnelly. Your family's as wealthy as the Radcliffes.
We were. Not anymore. Bad investments, bad economy, bad decision, who knows, but most of the family money's gone.
What a fucking tragedy.
Look, I appreciate what you did to help me last night, regardless of your motives. But if money is what you want, then we have a way to help you out. Help us both out. And it'll even come from old William Radcliffe himself.
How you guarantee something like that?
We robbed the Radcliffes.
So when was the last time you saw Catherine and Betsy together?
Yesterday, right before the ceremony,
What were they doing?
getting ready for the ceremony.
Do you know if the girls had any enemies?
Yeah. Pretty much everybody. They were bitches toward everyone, including each other. Ugly girls were beneath them, and pretty girls were fake, you know, hot girl complex.
Was there any arguing that you saw or know of?
Seemed to be a typical routine day for the three of them. They were always over here, enjoying themselves, trying on clothes, just girls being girls.
You said 3 of them?
So when was the last time you spoke with your brother Carl?
Yesterday, right before the reception.
You spoke with him during the ceremony?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Catherine, Betsy, and Shauna, the three of them were inseparable.
Do you happen to know Shauna's last name or any way I can get in touch with her, like a phone number or an address?
Not a good time. I've got to get him out of here. How long is this gonna take? I just really want to go lay down.
Totally understand. My apologies. Please, go get some rest, and we thank you for your cooperation.
Miss Langston, I want to thank you for your time. Once again, I am very sorry about the loss of your family.
Officer Johnson,
Yes.
does anybody know anything about where my dad is?
So far, still no leads on where he could be.
Not at this time, but we are keeping an eye on the situation.
You were going to be the very first person I call, okay?
Vivian was right. He really isn't much help.
All right, Harley, you gotta say something. I'm getting really fucking weirded out, especially with him here.
We killed Trevor Maddox last night.
Wait, what?
Everything was sort of a big accident. Johnny was holding them, and they struggled, but Johnny had a gun and accidentally pulled the trigger, and my emotions got the best of me, and I stabbed Trevor several times in the stomach. But he hit me, and Lucas shot him.
So what happened to Johnny?
He's dead. Trevor killed him. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's why all this happened.
Johnny's dead.
I love Jet, and this is some heavy shit. But we don't have time for her to sort all this out. We need her help, and we need it now.
They're all dead. Johnny, Zeke, Carl, Tanya, Elijah, everybody.
I know what you're hearing right now is beyond anything you can believe. I mean, believe me, it is for me too. I just lost my 3 best friends. And we're not asking you to understand this or process this. What we're asking, what Harley needs from you, is your help.
Fuck do you want from me?
I swear to God, every time I walk in here with you and your friends, no one's talking and everyone looks like they just shit themselves. Did y'all just shit yourselves?
Trish, can we just have some privacy? This really doesn't concern you.
It might.
It doesn't.
Okay. Doesn't have anything to do with last night, the cattle union reception.
Are you fucking kidding me? You were spying on us?
I wasn't spying, I was leaving. I was on my way out when I heard everyone shouting. You guys weren't exactly being stealthy, you know.
We have a plan. It's not gonna be easy and it's not exactly ideal, but we can make out with a lot of money.
I I don't want any part in helping out. I am interested in the money, though. If there's as much as you make it out to be, I'm in for a third.
There's 4 of us here.
Despite having gone through the Texas school system, I can do the math. The way I see it, as the sole witness to the murders, I could be asking for way more than that, but I'll stick with my offer. 1/3.
So you're blackmailing us? Just doing what you do best, huh, Trish?
And I want to count it all. Once it's over, whatever y'all's little plan is, make sure to include stopping by here before you head anywhere else.
Okay, so you can have a third. But I want you gone. Out of my life forever once you get paid. And if anyone ever catches wind of this, I swear to God, I'll kill you myself.
You heard the scream, and then what happened?
And then I went outside and I saw all of them laying on the ground, not moving. And their blood. There was so much blood.
Thank you again, Officer Johnson. I know how hard you're working on solving this case, and we all appreciate that.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. Like you said, it's a shame what happened to those poor kids. I mean, they had their whole lives ahead of them. Ma'am.
Good day, officer.
All finished up here?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need here. We've got your daughter's statements, and we'll compare it with the rest.
I know she was pretty broken up about all of this, and I don't want you to think she was lying to you or trying to hide anything from you.
She's all right.
Yeah.
You've raised a fine daughter. I don't think even Dr. Phil could find a bad bone in her body.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
As far as I'm concerned, the 3 of you are cleared as suspects.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The truth is,
and this is just between you and me.
Sure.
We're looking at the sister, Christine Radcliffe.
Really?
As the prime suspect in these murders. Something about the answer she gave us when we questioned her the other day, it just didn't sit right with us.
Yeah.
So, just keep that between us. Nobody else to know.
No, trust me, I won't say anything to anybody. I'm pretty discreet.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
And if there's anything the 3 of you hear about regarding this, please give me or anybody at the station a call.
Okay.
And, we'll be sure to add that into the case file.
So this is your cell number on here, your private number?
It is indeed.
Okay, great. I'll make sure that I can use for that. Butterfingers.
I know how nervous you must have been. We just want to make sure he didn't confuse your nervousness for a lie.
This is not right, sir.
Your father loves you very much.
This is Trooper 433 calling friendly dispatch. 433, this is dispatch. Go ahead. I got a positive ID on a white Tesla, plates TMI 187, about 15 miles outside Austin city limits, heading north on 183. Much appreciated, 433.
What if someone sees the graves? What? Sees the graves. Drones, satellites, fucking Google Earth. 4 rectangles of fresh dirt. That's kind of a red flag, you know?
We knock over some leaves, and after the first rain, it'll all look the same. We grab them out of the trunk, I'll go get some shovels, and Jack can take Johnny's car out of town, and we can meet up after the Radcliffes.
Nah, something's not right. It's not just that I don't trust him. It might be that stupid fucking haircut. Nah, my guts tell me there's something more. What can I do? We're in too deep to back out now.
You head back in, grab those last 2 bags. I'm gonna back the car out in the street. Meet me out there, and we're back to your place to meet up with Trish.
This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. The money's in our hands. We should take it and go. Why go back for more?
All right. Sorry, Harley. I'll take the fall next time.
You are a strong and virile man, just like Chuck Norris. You are respected and a leader of men.
But right now, I've got some traveling to do. Fuck.
Lucas, what a nice surprise. Why are you driving Elijah's car?
Yeah, that's actually what I'm doing. I'm on my way to meet Elijah now. He let me use his car. Mine's in the shop. So if you wouldn't mind backing out for a few seconds.
I've been awake for 20 hours a day for the last week, smoozing all these big wigs down in Austin. You know, I'm running for Senate, 13th Congressional District, the great state of Texas. You know what that means? I gotta listen to everybody. They tell me about their family, their friends, their kids, their fucking dogs. Does that sound like fun to you?
No, it does not. It's just that I need to go back to get my car and Elijah before.
All I want to do right now, go in my kitchen, kick off my shoes, and make a big old giant plate of delicious pancakes with some smuggling sausage. Doesn't that sound good to you? Now, come on, join me.
I'd love nothing more than to spend the morning with you, and I can't believe I have to turn down the offer, but I really need to head out to pick up my car.
The morning is young, Lucas, and the pancakes are calling. Now, I'll move my car after we eat breakfast. Now, come on. I'll make mimosas. These alarms are useless if we don't set them. I swear somebody's gonna rob us one day. Lucas, you look like you just shit your pants. Did you shit your pants?
That's all. No, I did not. It's just that I need to get my car as soon as possible because
Lucas, it's not even 7 a.m. The garages don't open for another hour or two. Now you got to learn how to slow down and enjoy life. Enjoy what life has to offer, like breakfast with your family and friends. You know, I haven't seen Carl or talked to him all week. I left my personal phone here so I could concentrate on my pitch. Why don't you go upstairs and get him? Have him come on down here and join us for breakfast. I think that'd be real nice. This is exactly what I need. Man's breakfast. What the hell?
Lucas,
He's robbing you.
what the fuck are you doing?
Shut up. Shut up.
I knew that motherfucker was gonna turn on me. God damn it.
I remember you from school. This piece of shit was nothing but a low-life crud. He's been robbing and stealing ever since I can remember. Picked the wrong house this time, asshole.
You're a fucking coward, do you know that? Hiding as Carl's friend, like you went in on this too? Roland, I know this doesn't look good, and the timing is terrible, but you should know I'm aware of something. Something I won't let you deny in the long run.
Shut up!
Years ago, you had an affair with a woman named Sherry Zavala. And she got pregnant from that affair, and you left her because a bastard child just wouldn't look good in the Radcliffe image, would it? A week later, she went missing, and no one's seen her since. Well, Sherry was my mother, and I'm that baby. I'm your son, Roland.
My son. I don't know any lady named Sherry Zavala, and I've never had a child outside any of my marriages. And you don't have any proof for what you're saying. But what I do have proof of is you are indeed robbing us.
You see, Roland, this is what he does. He's a manipulator. He spreads lies to distract you from what's happening right here and now.
Fuck you, Lucas.
Yeah.
You're in on this too.
Ugh. Lucas, it's okay. It's okay.
I hear.
So that's how you knew the combo to the safe? You two are a fucking thing.
What is happening?
Christine, Sugar Bear, stop.
Where have you been?
Roland?
He tried to rob us, and we caught him. He was trying to escape, and he tried to kill me.
Nah, that ain't true. Lucas was in on it. He planned the whole thing. He shot me to keep me from talking.
He's the criminal. He's robbing me. And he killed Carl and Catherine, too.
That's a fucking lie.
Carl's dead too?
We need to call the cops. They can sort this all out.
No. No cops. Lucas was protecting me. He'll go to jail.
No, not when we tell them what happened. They'll hear our stories and they'll know it was self-defense. And he'll go to prison, not Lucas. And as long as I'm breathing, nobody else is dying today. No!
You just killed your wife for the second time.
She wasn't my wife. She was my fiance. She was only my fiance.
Only your fiance?
Shit, these motherfuckers are crazier than I thought.
Yes, only a fiance. And truth be known, I wasn't gonna marry her anyway. She was only in it for the money. I hadn't seen her smile in 2 months. We hadn't had sex in 3.
Was that because she wasn't Lucas?
I am not ashamed of being a bisexual male.
Well, being a fucking murderer should be.
So you two are a homosexual?
Bisexual, Vivian. Bisexual. We like both men and women.
So it looks like you take to men a little more. Or maybe it's easier for you to discard the women. What's your plan now, Mr. and Mr. Radcliffe?
Sylvia came down because she heard a ruckus. He shot her and killed her. That's about the same time I came home from my trip to Austin. I came back here to see what the problem was. And I was fortunate enough to shoot him first, in self-defense.
So your plan is to make up some preposterous lie that covers up the murders that you two just committed. Well, I will not stand and be a party to this.
Lucas, be still, be still. Okay, we'll call an ambulance as soon as we have our story straight.
Why is it every time I go somewhere and someone ends up dead?
Christine, what is this?
This is proof that you killed Mom.
You want to talk about this now? I loved your mother. I would have given her the world.
You choked her unconscious and pushed her down those stairs.
We had an argument that day, and she had been drinking a lot. She lost her balance, and she fell down the stairs. I didn't kill your mother. The alcohol did. I didn't have anything to do with your mother's death, or Harley's birth.
Harley's birth? What are you talking about? No. You killed my mother. There's signs of blunt force trauma and bruising before she fell. But I guess it was all ignored during the investigation, or someone was paid off.
That's fake.
They're real. I got them from a reliable source.
That bastard killed my daughter. It's all I needed. Go fuck yourself, Roland.
Oh my God, she really did it.
Oh, Roland, what's done is done. As sad as it is, I just hope you can find some measure of completeness from this mess. Now, you're no longer needed here. I want you to go upstairs and find a place to stay out of sight until the police are through. And then I want you to find a place to go Remove yourself from this house and this cursed family. Move forward with your life. Oh, darling, I love you. And I always will. Now go. Well, as for you, you'll live. I don't know you, and I don't like you. But if you're as innocent as you proclaim to be, well, you'll have a chance to prove your worth and walk. But if not, well, you better get creative.
Officer Johnson, I want you to stay with that young man during his hospital visit. He has a lot of questions to answer once the doctors get done with that stump hand of his. Miss Vivian, I am so sorry about the loss to your family. And the fact that we have to meet like this for a second time in 2 days. I just want to tell you, you have been so tremendous with your cooperation in this investigation. I mean, poor Christine, that poor girl just lost her entire family last night except for you. I know that's not going to be an easy conversation for you to have with her, so if you like, I can do that. I can have that conversation.
Well, thank you, but that won't be necessary. We have a strong bond, a connection like no other. I think it's best that the information come from me. If you like, I'll reach out once she's home and safe and the situation has been explained.
No, ma'am, there's no need for that. I just want you to keep her safe, keep her close to you, because you're the only thing she has in this life right now.
I know.
You know, it's interesting is we actually had her as a suspect up until yesterday. But I just can't, for the life of me, imagine a sweet young lady like that involved in any of these murders out here. You take care of yourself. I got one more question for you. Where was he?
Pardon?
Roland. He's been missing a week. Did he say where he was?
Oh, Austin. He was on some new run for Senate. Meant more to him than anything else, apparently.
Senate, huh? Damn, he's a son of a bitch. I gotta say, I ain't gonna be sorry he's gone. Ma'am.
So, there were some surprises. A lot of surprises, but everything else was just like you said it would be. I mean, I didn't even have to hand her the gun. She practically pried it from me when she read the coroner's report.
What?
How did you do it? I mean, how did you know all this would happen? How did you make it happen?
Well, I didn't make it all happen, and, well, it didn't all go exactly to plan. My initial attempt at finding someone to take care of Mr. Radcliffe was unsuccessful. Some of what happened just worked in my favor. Okay, I gave Harley the fake adoption papers to set him up, make an ass of himself with the Radcliffes. It was my way of getting back at him for all those years of bullying in school. But then I learned about what happened the night of the reception. That, along with the knowledge that the Donnellys are nearly broke, led me to the idea of robbing the Radcliffes. All I had to do was encourage Lucas to help Harley get what they both really wanted. Money.
So if Harley got caught, he would go to jail. All the better for you.
Yeah. And Lucas turned it into a bloodbath of making sure they had guns.
But wait, how did you know my dad would be there? I mean, no one knew where he was.
I overheard on the police scanner that your dad was on his way back to Friendly, so I texted Lucas that it'd be a good time to rob the house. And this set up a potential confrontation that could lead to your dad getting shot.
But won't Lucas talk? I mean, he's under arrest at the hospital and will probably be charged with murder. He'll talk just to lessen his sentence.
He won't talk. The cops don't know about Trevor, and Harley's death will most likely be blamed on your dad. I heard on the scanner that your dad's dead, so that just leaves you and your grandmother. She won't talk, but she'd have shot your dad. And I don't imagine you're too eager to speak out. No, he won't say a word. He's got a family lawyer, and he'll be out in no time.
But they'll see your text to him.
No, I used a burner phone and sent them anonymously. Even Lucas doesn't know it was me.
Oh my God. Well, thank God for Vivian. I mean, because after confronting him and seeing that, I still don't think I would have been able to pull the trigger. She will be taken care of. That woman is God to me, okay?
Yes, she will.
You are a damn genius, you know that? Thank you. Thank you for everything, for doing all this for me. I don't know what I did to deserve you, but we are now the 5th richest couple in all of North Texas. No splitting, no sharing. It's all ours, baby. It's all ours. Oh.
Tú estás repasando tu español.
Un poco. No. Okay, a little. Okay, enough for you to get us by until we come back for the reading of the will.
Perfecto.
Picture really is worth 1,000 words, or in our case, $6.8 billion. All we have to do now is wait.
It's easy for you to say. You're protected.
Now what is there to fear? As long as we're together, you and I, we can do whatever we want.
Damn.